In a quiet county park in Port St. Lucie, Florida, stands a massive, twisted oak tree that locals call the Devil's Tree. Its story begins back in the early 1970s, when this area was mostly empty fields and lonely dirt roads. One afternoon, two teenage girls went missing after a day trip. A few weeks later, their bodies were discovered beneath that very tree, tied to its trunk. Police later connected the heinous crime to a man named Gerard Schaefer, a former sheriff's deputy. He was arrested for other murders shortly after, and a search of his home revealed journals detailing his horrific acts. In his own words, he called that spot his special tree. After Schaefer was imprisoned, the park was closed for years, but locals reported that strange things began to happen there at night. People who dared to wander near the oak claimed to hear whispering the faint voices of women pleading for help. Some saw shadowy figures moving among the branches, while others said their cameras and flashlights would mysteriously die the moment they got close. A park maintenance worker even told reporters he found small crosses and burned candles buried near the base of the trunk, as if people were performing strange rituals. When crews were sent to cut the tree down, a bizarre thing happened. Their chainsaws broke. Every single one of them, inexplicably failing. The county eventually gave up and fenced off the area. But that didn't stop people from sneaking in at night, drawn by the dark legend. A few claimed they saw a figure a man in a deputy's uniform standing silently under the tree, just watching them. Over the years, park officials have denied anything supernatural, insisting it's just an old tree. But the truth is that oak is older than the town itself, and every time someone has tried to destroy it, something has stopped them. In 1993, a group attempted to set it on fire. The flames inexplicably went out halfway up the trunk. The next morning, every one of them reported waking up from the same terrifying nightmare, hearing a man's voice whisper, "You can't take my tree." Today, the Devil's Tree still stands in what is now Oak Hammock Park. There's a picnic area, a walking trail, and just beyond that trail, the clearing where the tree waits. Locals say if you touch it, you can feel it breathing. And if you stand there after dark, you'll hear the sound of footsteps right behind you, but when you turn around, you'll find you're completely alone. So if you ever find yourself near Port St. Lucie and you see a massive oak with bark as black as ash, don't go near it after sunset, because the Devil's Tree doesn't forget, and it doesn't forgive. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more chilling tales. See you next time.